and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video of basically a full face of new to me items. Some of them are reasonably newish launches and some are just things I found at the drugstore and wanted to try. If you're looking for some new makeup to look at, just keep watching. I'm such a dork. Today we washed our face with the Mamonade, I don't know how to say this. The Petal Spa Oil to Foam Cleanser in Rose. We use the No Problem Primer. We use the Lab For You Repair Cream. We washed off the face with the Sensitive Skin Cleansing Wipes. And we also, what else do we use? I have so many products in front of me. We use the e.l.f. Eye Setting Eye Primer, the Almay Eyeshadow, the Mile High Club Volume and Length Mascara, Brow Gal Instant Brow Hair, the Wet n Wild Retractable Brow Pencil, the Almay Get Smooth Liner, and my personal favorite, the Revlon Color Stay Eyeliner. So far out of these products I've used today for newbies, I did like, this has a transition shade, love that transition shade. The gold is nice. The other two are basically useless. I don't know why they made it a quad. It should have just been like a duo of those two colors. But it's really nice and little. I like the fact that I could throw this in my bag to go on a trip and I would have what I need, because I could just do a thick eyeliner look and you're good. And if you're a person that likes natural looks, you will probably really like this. They had other quads. I didn't buy them. I just bought one because I've heard mixed reviews on these. Like basically people saying the same thing as, why do you put basically two shades that are basically the same in here? This one is in the shade 150 Pure Gold Baby. And I'll probably be taking this places for days that I want a natural look. I really do love that transition shade. And the gold looks really nice on my lids. So I'm not mad at that. I love the Brow Gal brow hairs. This, I love it. It's great. I love that BoxyCharm put it in there. I think they've put, oh actually this came in my Allure beauty box, didn't it? BoxyCharm put it in originally. Allure put it in this time, I think. And I really like it. I was really glad to receive it. Definitely worth it for the feather brow look. I wasn't in love with the Wet n Liner Retractable Brow Pencil. I'll use it because I'm not a person that wants to just toss things I don't like. I use them, I give them a full chance, and then I throw them in an empties bin for a review later. So I am going to continue to use this, but it's not my favorite really. If you're going to pick something right now for like a low price, pick the e.l.f. ones. I would rather have the Ultra Precise Brow Pencil from e.l.f. or just the brow pencil from e.l.f. this thicker one. These two are significantly better than this one from Wet n Wild. Like, I'm not trying to shoot shade on Wet n Wild, but I don't like their brow products that I've tried thus far. They're okay, but they're not my favorite. I've just had better. I'm putting stuff back while I talk to you. I probably shouldn't do that. Not really a giant fan of that. It's a pass for me. The Revlon Color Stay 2-in-1 Angled Ka-chow. What the heck is a chow? Make your eyes a statement with Revlon Color Stay. That's such a dork. Loving this. I loved it yesterday. It stayed on all day. Beautiful. I love how it looks with my green eyes. Like, I know it's more bluish green, but with my eyes, my green eyes, I think it just stands out really great. I love it. Love it so far. The Almay Gel Smooth Liner. I'm loving this on my waterline to just really make the green eyes stand out. I'm excited to use this actually as a liner, not just a waterline, because when I swatched it on my hand, it looked beautiful. Great pigment, smooth application. I'm excited for that. Maybe not the greatest waterline liner, but pretty good. It's actually still on my eyes, and most of the time when I use stuff on my waterline, it's off like that. So I'm liking that so far. I basically told you what I think of the Mile High Club Volume and Length Mascara. So it takes me quite a while to build that up, but I'm always pleased with the final look of it. I mean, my eyelashes look long, they look beautiful, they even look reasonably voluminous, I would say. I am definitely a fan of how they do this tube packaging. I don't know what it is, but it's fun, it's easy to pack. I just like the tube packaging. I love they have like a curvaceous mascara or something like that, the Wander Beauty does, and I also really love that mascara. I'm all out of it, but I loved it. I used it till it was gone, and every time I wore it, I got compliments. So I haven't been around enough people to see what they've said about this mascara, but when I wore that mascara, I got lots of comments. So if you're looking for a good mascara, that's another suggestion. It's in a maroon packaging, and I think it's called like Curvaceous Curls or something like that. Just look for that. I will definitely say it has length. You have to build it to a volume though. So, but it does have both. I mean, they're not making any false claims. I like it. Good mascara. e.l.f. eye primer is amazing. I buy it every time I run out. I don't have any other high-end eye primers to really compare it with though, I'll say. I haven't tried very many primers just because I found this one and I liked it, and it's $2 and $1 on sale. I mean, you can't really go wrong with this. You do still have to use a concealer over it, like if you have veins to hide that you want to conceal. But I love this eye primer. I think it's a really good primer. What else do I have to review? The Cover FX, I have to keep trying this. Oh goodness. This is just a sample size, and I didn't really show you guys that I use this, but so far I like this. It has a really lightweight finish if you apply it nice and light. So I like that. I wish I had a bigger container, but hey, the sample size is something. And thus far I like it. What I love is I could throw this in a travel bag once again and just take it with me. Easy peasy. The cleanser so far is really good. It feels really hydrating. I feel like my skin feels more supple when I use this. The repair cream I like. It hasn't irritated my skin, and it says it's supposed to instantly smooth and moisturize skin after any irritation or damage, and I can say it seems to do that well. My skin has actually been really good the past few days, and I've used this and this as an added thing to my skincare routine, so I can't say that they're bad. I would take further review to say how great they are or not. The No Problem Primer I have loved so far. Very filling, fills my pores, gives me a nice beautiful finish, and feels moisturizing. I don't know if it necessarily is moisturizing, but it feels moisturizing. The Wet n Wild setting spray so far I like. I don't know longevity wise. I did notice it start to separate. Let's see, I finished my makeup earlier yesterday, significantly earlier, and it did begin to separate around like 6 p.m. I think my nose touched something, and my foundation totally began to come off and separate and look bad. That's not necessarily the setting spray's fault though, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's long wear. I do think it looks hydrating. It does set the foundation in so I look less powdery. Studio lights always make my skin look a little rougher than it really is in real life. Like these studio lights, you'll notice in my videos, will really bring out my acne scars. It makes the shimmer look like patchy. Another thing I was going to say is I got this pretty new, and this is the Brow Drama Shaping Chalk Powder by Maybelline, and it's not my favorite. Like if your brows are already done and you ever so nicely add it, it's okay, but sometimes the powder falls away, and then I get like dust of the powder all over my desk. The one thing it's okay for, I guess, is if you carve out your brows, because you can just throw it on there and then create the shape with your concealer. And it'll look horrible until you get it done. But it does make a nice powder, like makes the colors great. The formula I think is great. It's just the application of it is a little rough, I'll say. I mean, the powder just falls everywhere. Sometimes when you apply it, it falls down. So you'd have to do it as a first step or else it might ruin your makeup. It just seems a little high maintenance to me, but if you're going to carve out your brows already and it's like your first step, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It might be fine. Has this funny clicker thing inside of it. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up now. Those were the new products for today, and I need to do a like favorite products for the past few months. I might just do a general favorite products video. Let me know what you guys want to see. Make sure to always leave the things you guys want to see in the comments, because then I know what to give you and then I can be better. But I have plenty of ideas if you don't. I just want to say I want to help you guys. I want to give you what you need. You know what I mean? And I hope you enjoyed this. Last thing I want to say is that if you guys need someone to talk to, like someone you're having a horrible day, or you need some advice or some uplifting, I want to be there for you guys. And right now my community is small, so I can still do that. I have about close to 400 subscribers on Instagram and 38 subscribers here on YouTube. And so that's really quite small. So if you need someone to lift you up, please DM me on Instagram, because I would love to talk to you. I would love to get to know you, and I would love to be there for you. We're supposed to be a community. That goes both ways. That doesn't mean you just talk at me and I don't respond. So I'm gonna do my best to be there for you guys and give you what you need. So enough said, I'm gonna shut up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys. Have an awesome day. Bye guys. What? My husband makes jewelry, BTW. You go follow him on M&K Jewelers, and he makes handmade stuff. Like basically, you say what you want and he can make it for you. It's pretty cool. He made my wedding ring, he made my necklace, he's made a lot of things. They're awesome. I love you guys. It's beautiful. I think it's a statement. You do it with a simple eye and your lip stands out, and it's just like, dang, I got nice lips. I really like the lipstick. Got this one, and lots more. I liked take my hand, lead me home, help me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn, and through the storm and through the night, lead me on to your light. Take my hand, precious